Hi. Sorry, I have a chair and I have an exercise band, which I hope that you have. And if you don't, you can use a bathrobe strap or a yoga strap will work just fine, or nothing. We are going to use it for a little bit, but that part you can just sit out if you don't have those things. And you could just use your own body weight as a resistance. So we're going to start with some stretching. So I'm going to invite everybody to sit down, sit up nice and tall in the chair, and I want to just relax the arms down by the side. Even shake them out just a little bit. I'm a little nervous, so I have all these like tense feelings. So I'm going to use this time to kind of relax myself down and just do some self checking, and I invite you to do the same. So, what I'm going to do is just stop wiggling the hands and just let the shoulders relax down and back. Now, I'm not using the back of my chair because I want to keep using my core. Those muscles that give us posture are being used at all times. So, from the side, this is how you should look. You should be sitting up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed and down away from your ears. So we'll just keep ourselves in the chair, and nice and slow, I just want you to focus in on your breathing. You can even close your eyes. Nice breath in, long exhale out. Nice inhale in. Feel the lungs expand against the ribs. And exhale. Feel the ribs move away from the skin. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale in. And exhale. Now let's link movement and breath. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, turn the hands away and push down. Inhale. And exhale. That's how long your breath should last. So stay paced with me. Again, inhale. This time look up through your hands. And exhale, dropping the chin to the chest. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. And exhale, press that air down. Keep your head nice and neutral. And from here, we're going to start stretching our neck. So let's drop our chin to our chest. We're going to nice and slow roll the left ear to the left shoulder. And just let it relax there. Make sure your shoulder is down and back in place. Dropping the head just heavy like a bowling ball over to the left. And then nice and slow, we're going to keep our head to the left, but we're just going to look down over the shoulder towards the floor. Draw the chin closer to the shoulder if you can, and extend all that energy down through your opposite hand towards the floor. Feel how that enhances a deep neck stretch. And then nice and slow, keeping our heads to the left, we're just going to look up towards the ceiling. And then again, back down towards the floor. And then up towards the ceiling. And then back down towards the floor. And then we're going to roll the chin back to the center. And then bring that right ear over towards the right shoulder. Let the head hang heavy to the right. And then nice and slow, we're going to look down over that right shoulder. Keep sitting up nice and tall, don't slouch, and keep those shoulders back and down. Now see if you can draw the chin closer to the right shoulder without bringing the shoulder up. Feel that great stretch back here. And then nice and slow, keeping our head to the right, we're going to slowly look up towards the ceiling. Make sure you keep your head to the right. And then again, we're going to look down over that right shoulder towards the floor. Again, let's turn our gaze up towards the ceiling. And then let's bring it back down towards the floor. And then nice and slow, we'll bring our chin back down towards our chest. And then we can return back up to neutral. Oh, now from here, I want to just look over our right shoulder. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, let's look over the left shoulder. Again, inhale. And let's look over that right shoulder. Inhale in. Exhale, looking over the left shoulder. And one more time, inhale. And exhale, looking over that right shoulder. Now from here, let's place our left hand over our right knee. We're looking over that back shoulder. And here I want you to inhale nice and deep. And as you exhale, see if you can look over that right shoulder a little bit deeper. Feel that gentle twist in the trunk of your body. The hips are staying squared. Again, inhale. And exhale, looking a little deeper. Nice and slow, we'll come back to neutral. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we'll take that right hand over our left knee, looking over that left shoulder. Inhale in. On the exhale, just looking a little deeper over that left shoulder. Again, inhale. And exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. And let's come back to the center. Okay, everybody, let's float the left hand up and across our body. And we're going to take a hold of our elbow. We're going to pull our arm towards us. Keep that shoulder from coming up. Place it down and back. From here, keep hugging that arm in towards you. This is going to feel great on the side of the arm right here. And then you can release the grip and then raise that same arm up. So we're reaching up towards the ceiling but pressing down through our left sitting bone. Then from here, turn that hand and pat yourself on the back. That's going to bring you into a nice tricep stretch. So let's just press that arm back. So the goal is to keep our arm in line with our ear. Although your arm might be a little further forward from your ear, that's okay. We're working on getting it back. So let's just keep that arm up. If this feels good going from the top, you can do that as well. If not, you just keep it here and pressing back. That'll do the job. Then release the right hand, grab hold of your chair, and then you're just going to gently lean towards that right side, pressing the left hip down. Keep reaching the chest up towards the ceiling with a slight turn and gaze up. You're going to feel that stretch. Again, a nice deep breath in and return back and release the arm, stretching down. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's float up that right arm. We're going to bring it across our body and then hug that arm in. Again, make sure that the shoulder is down and back. So you can stretch that arm straight and keep hugging it towards you. This feels so good, especially if you've been sitting a lot watching the news. This is some great release time from the social media and just focusing on your health. And then release the grip, and then you're going to raise that arm up like you're trying to answer a question in class. Reach, reach, reach up towards the ceiling. Press down through your sitting bone. And then turn that hand. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing a great job today for yourself. And then go ahead and press that arm back. So you feel that long length in the tricep or that tightness. That's reminding you that you have to do more of these. So holding it there, a nice inhale. And exhale, release the left hand, grab hold underneath the chair, and then we're going to gently lean towards our left. From here we can just look up towards the ceiling. A gentle twist, keep both sitting bones pressing down. It's a great stretch. Inhale, and then exhale, coming back to neutral. Okay, we're going to take both arms in front of us. We're going to cross the wrists, and we're going to drop our heads down right in between our arms and keep reaching those arms forward. Now, I want you to press the wrists in towards each other. So the bottom one is pressing up, the top one is pressing down, and keep reaching forward. Good. Feel that big stretch in the upper back and shoulders. And now from here, release. Hands come right behind you. So you can either interlace your fingers and press down, or you can just reach your hands back for the chair behind you. And then from here, just drop the chin to the chest. So you feel this whole chest opening here. Keep that great stretch. Now keep hold of the chair with your right hand and bring your left arm up by your ear. Leaning forward, reaching forward. And then switch sides. So the left hand comes back. Release the right hand forward. Reach forward with your hand, and your reach, press down through your sitting bones. And then go ahead and bring that arm back. Good. And then we'll come back to a sitting position. From here, I want you to open up the legs, move to the front of your chair. We're going to take a nice inhale up. And as you exhale, I want you to reach forward and down. Dive right in between those legs. So if your fingertips touch the floor, great. If not, you can just hold the legs of the chair. But let your head hang. Seriously, we carry the weight of our heads on our shoulders all day long. By this simple inversion, you can really work on changing your blood flow, bringing it from the bottom to the top with nice ease. It's going to help increase your circulation. Inversions are so great. They're said to keep you young. So this is a great thing that we can do every day to just change the blood flow. Let it all come to the top for a change with ease instead of our bodies having to work hard to do it. Also, pressing our butts into the chair and back could feel a nice stretch in the lower back. Feels so good. Let yourself fall a little bit deeper if you can. And then from here, we'll bring our hands right in between our feet and let them glide slowly up our legs. Let your head come up last. So think about stacking your vertebrae one at a time. As you come up, nice and slow. We don't want to get dizzy. Excellent, perfect. Okay. Now from here, I'm going to just turn to the side so you can see. You could stay right where you are. And I want you to go ahead and stretch your right leg forward. Slide to the front of your chair, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to pull our toe towards our knee. So feel that calf stretch, back of the leg. And then from here, still sitting up nice and tall, we're just going to lean forward. So by doing that, you should feel this stretch start coming up the entire back of the leg. So from the calf all the way up through the outside or the back of the knee, and then all the way up into the hamstring. Keep your chest up as you're leaning forward. Don't cave in and round the back, because you'll get a deeper stretch if you can keep that nice posture. Abs in. Keep pulling the toe towards the knee. And then from here, we'll sit up nice and tall. I want you to take that leg up with you, same leg, and just rock back and forth in your chair. So you're giving yourself a little butt massage, just a little glute massage. And then we're going to take that right ankle and we're going to cross it over our left knee. So sitting up nice and tall, just gently press that right knee down towards the floor. It's a great hip opener. So you can feel that external rotation of the right hip. Again, sitting up nice and tall, keep working on breathing. This is one of the stretches where we can hold our breath. Instead of holding it, use your breath to help you stretch deeper, especially on the exhales. Okay. Now from here, same idea. We want to lean forward, but we don't want to round. We want to lean forward with nice straight backs and just bringing the chest closer to the leg. Feel that deepening, the stretch in our outside hip. Beautiful. And then we'll come back up to sitting position. And I'm just going to come around to the front. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you stay where you are. I'm going to bring my left leg forward. I know you can't see my toe, but I'm pulling my toe towards my knee. Okay, so pulling the toe towards the knee, sitting up nice and tall, pressing the heel gently into the floor. You can feel that stretch in your calf, for sure. If not, your calves are not tight, but usually that's not the case. So sitting up nice and tall, we'll get to the front of our chair. Make sure your whole leg is off the chair. And then from here, we're gonna just lean forward. Keep that posture nice and tall. We're leaning forward, we're keep pulling the toe towards the knee. Feel that stretch all the way up the back of the calf, right behind the knee, and right under the thigh here in your hamstrings. Keep breathing. See if you can stretch a little bit deeper, but don't overdo it. The knee does not have to be locked out. It could be soft. You'll still get the stretch. Good, and now sitting up nice and tall, we'll take that leg up with us and we'll just rock side to side on our butt cheeks. Get a little glute massage. And let's cross that left ankle right over the right knee. Let me turn and face you again. So we're going to cross it over our right knee. We're sitting up nice and tall, chest up, shoulders are down and back, and then just gently press that left knee down towards the floor. And from here, we're going to lean forward. Keep that chest up. Keep leaning. Your chest is coming towards the leg here, but you're not rounding, hunching, slouching. Keeping that nice taut posture. Your abs are working. Your hip is opening. Whew. Breathe. Breathe. So good. Okay, so now from here, we're going to take the soles of our feet, and I might have to just grab my phone for this one. And I want you to put the soles of your feet together like that. Okay, so we got the soles of our feet together. Let the knees drop out to the side, and then move yourself to the front of the chair, leaning back just a little bit. Keep pressing your knees out so you can feel that humongous inner thigh opening. Should feel okay. And then from here, we'll bring our knees back together, soles of the feet on the floor, nice and easy. We're going to stand up and we're going to move to the back of our chair. So moving to the back of the chair, we're going to bring, you can't really see, but pretend my chair is there. We're going to bring our right foot forward and our left foot back. So the chair should be on your right side. All I want you to do here is I want you to squeeze your glutes. So just standing with the legs straight, soles of the feet are touching the floor, nice and tall. Your back foot especially is pressing down into the floor, and then just gently lean back. So just by doing that, that back thigh, you should feel that stretch right in the quads, hip flexors. You can go ahead and raise that left arm up. So left leg is back, left arm is up. You're squeezing your glutes, you're feeling the stretch. Awesome. And then go ahead and release the arm down. We'll turn around, do the same thing on the other side. So left foot forward, right foot back. My knee just cracked. I want you to stand up nice and tall. Abs are in, chest up, shoulders down and back, and legs are straight. They can be like slightly bent. They don't have to be locked out, but legs are straight nonetheless. And then we're just going to tighten our glutes and we're going to lean back. So you should feel that stretch right down the front of the back thigh. All your quadriceps, hip flexors. Abs are strong. Go ahead and bring that right arm up. Good. Keep squeezing your glutes. Feel that stretch. And then go ahead and release that hand down. Perfect. So now from here, we're still using the chair. Let me bring it back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to come to the side of the chair where our right hand can hold the back of it. So we're on the left side of the chair. And we're going to see if it doesn't bother the knee or the hip, we're going to go ahead and bring that right leg up. So right hand's holding the chair, right leg's up on the chair. We're going to lean forward now. Let's see if we can bring the left hand down to touch the seat of the chair. Again, abs are in. And if it doesn't hurt, we'll take that right hand and we'll go ahead and bring it down too. So both hands are on the inside. And then we're going to see if we can get a little bit deeper by pressing our palms into the seat of the chair. If that feels good. If it feels really good, you can go ahead and bend those elbows. And now it's okay to kind of slouch forward. So you can feel all of that inner thigh stretching on the right. Good. We're going to stay here for 3 cycles of breath. And then nice and slow, we're going to come up, grab the back of the chair, keep that leg on the chair, but this time we're going to bring the heel forward so that now the leg is straight. We're going to stand up really tall, pulling the toe towards the knee. You're going to feel, again, the back of the calf and hamstring, and just use the chair to support you in the back and lean forward. You really feel this, for sure. And then the last thing I want to do is keep the sole of the foot on the chair. We're going to lean into the chair and we're going to turn and pivot our left leg so it's forward. So if your knee, like mine, is a little too bent, I'm going to bring it out a little bit. And then standing up nice and tall, we're going to press this knee backwards. You can still hold the back of the chair. Again, we want to work on stretching that inner thigh. And if you want, you can practice supported tree pose. You can bring the arms up in the air. Keep pressing that right knee back. Okay? If not, if it's too much balance, you can go ahead and hold the back of the chair and keep that left arm reaching up. It's just a different kind of stretch, little yoga pose. And take advantage. Okay, so now let's do the same thing on the other side. So we're just going to come to the right side of the chair. I'm just going to move it over here. So my left hand is holding the back of the chair. My left foot is going to come up on the chair, and I'm going to turn my whole body that way. So everything's facing in the same direction. Want to stand up nice and tall, and then start leaning forward. So we're bringing that right hand to the inside of the thigh. And then if you don't need to hold the chair with the left hand, you can go ahead and bring that down too. Again, this is something that you go into nice and easy. You don't want to dive into it because if your inner thighs are tight, it'll just be stretching too soon. Your body's not ready for it. So if you're starting to warm up, you can bring your palms down to the inside. And then if you really feel like this feels amazing, I want to go deeper, you can go ahead and bend your elbows. You can even bring your elbows down to the chair. If you feel like that's a flexibility that you have today, you can do that. If not, you can certainly just stay on your hands. And breathe. And now from here, I'm going to come up nice and tall. Again, hold the back of the chair. And I want to stand up. I want to kick that left leg forward, keeping the heel on the chair. Toe is pulling towards the knee. Standing up nice and tall. We're going to lean forward. That's it. And breathe. See if you can get just a little extra stretch, just right up the back of the leg, back of the thigh. Good, and then from here, we'll come up, we'll bend the knee, place the flat of the foot down, and we're going to pivot our standing leg towards the front. Keeping that knee pressing back towards the back of the chair, we're going to stand up nice and tall. So now there's just that opening again happening right in the groin. We can keep that right hand on the chair. We can left hand on the chair. We can bring the right arm up. We can put the left hand on the knee and press it back a little bit. Or we can bring both arms up. Keep pressing the knee back though. That's the key. You want to keep pressing that bent knee back. You want that groin open. That's it. And then we'll release the hands. We're going to turn the chair sideways for our final stretch, and then we'll start the workout. This is not the workout, this is the stretchy part. But I'm going to make 2 parts so that if you only want to do the stretching, you can just stop it when we're done, okay? And then if you feel like you want to keep going, then you can join me for the next segment. But finally, what I want to do is down dog. So I want you to move back a little bit from the chair. I'm guessing about 3 feet. 3 feet should be good. And then you're going to press your hips back. So I know you can't see me right now because, you know, my butt is out of the Zoom, which might not be a bad thing. So keeping your arms straight on the chair, you want to drop the head right in between those arms. But keep the legs pretty straight and keep pressing your butt back. So I'm going to press those legs back so you can feel the stretch all the way in the upper back, shoulders, and back of the thighs. Again, you can keep the knees bent. They don't have to stay straight, but keep your butt pressing back. Okay, so over here will look like this. Just want to keep that stretch. I'm just using the couch instead of the chair so you can see my wholeness in the video. Again, let's take a nice deep breath and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. And then nice and slow, we're going to come up. Okay, and that's the stretching part of my video today, and it was about 28 minutes more or less. So now we're going to go into the workout. So see you in a minute.